you're sick and you have no one to help you, like you're on your own, you want to have that stuff on hand. Like you don't want to have to like go out to go get it. So you want to have it with you ready to go. Hey yo, what's up? Welcome back to Kristen Lee Vlogs, my travel focused YouTube channel. I'm here with my homie
Soul's Vids.
We are back for another collab video. You may remember him from my study abroad video. He's a homie. He's honestly going to be in a lot of my videos, so, just get used to him. But anyways, we are here today to discuss 10 things that we cannot travel without. These are our 10 travel essentials, and it's not like 5 things I can't live without, 5 things he can't live without. We've collectively agreed these are 10 things that we absolutely need to have with us.
Although some things are a little bit more specific to me, though.
So he's a weirdo. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. But anywho, we feel pretty good about saying these 10 essentials because I think collectively we've traveled to like 40-ish countries together. How many have you been to?
Yeah, I want to say like 13, 14.
Yeah, and I'm at 27 right now, so about 40.
Yeah.
So we know what we're talking about.
A thing or two.
We're expert. No, we're not. It's fine. But we do think we know a thing or two. But yeah, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Alright, so the first thing that we both cannot live without when traveling is the camera. Or any sort of camera, really. Since we both do a lot of content online, I do a lot of photos personally, and I'll do like YouTube videos as well. I mean, Kristen has her own channel, so yeah, camera. Me personally, I shoot with the Sony a6600. Or the Canon 5D, which I've made videos on both of those cameras on my channel, so you can check those out. But yeah, just the camera. I know Kristen uses a GoPro sometimes, or even like a cell phone camera too, for sure. So yeah, camera.
Yeah. For the second item, it's kind of a gimme. I think most of us travel with it. It is our laptop. I am in the Apple ecosystem, so it's my MacBook Pro. Tim Cook and Steve Jobs have captured my heart. Mm-hmm. I'll probably forever be in the Apple ecosystem, but it's fine. That's a discussion for another day. Anywho, yeah, since again, as Soul just mentioned, we're both content creators, we definitely need our laptops to do our work, to make money so that we can keep traveling. But aside from that, just to like chill for Netflix purposes. If I'm not working on my blog or working on editing a video, I am on Netflix or I'm just surfing the web, going down the YouTube rabbit hole, the things that you do.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah. That's travel essential number 2.
Yeah, and kind of to piggyback off of Apple and the whole Apple ecosystem, our third thing is AirPods. Or really just any sort of noise-canceling headphones, I think are very essential, especially when you're traveling in the plane, because it can get loud in there, especially with like crying babies and just like turbulence and all that. Yeah, and I actually personally really like the AirPods because they're kind of small, and then you just kind of put them in your ear. Although to be fair, I am missing one, so I might have to steal one off of Kristen because she chose this for her list too. But or recently in Tokyo, like I said, I was in the metro a lot, and it gets quiet in there, so I just had my AirPods in. I was listening to music. Or when I walk around, I like to listen to podcasts and stuff like that, or just like on the phone. I don't know. They're just like I'd rather have these than like the big old like headphones. I don't know about you.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, so AirPods are just noise canceling headphones for sure.
Plus, if you're staying in a hostel, let me tell you, those are absolute lifesavers. You need that or you need earplugs because people will come in all hours of the night, and if you actually want a chance at getting like more than 2 hours of sleep in a row, you need headphones.
People snore a lot too.
Yeah, coughing, all that. You don't want that external noise waking you up. Yeah. All right. So. For the fourth essential item, it is a Travel Rewards credit card. Without doxing myself, this is my preferred card. It is my Chase preferred card. I actually have a couple of different Travel Rewards cards, but this is my absolute favorite, and I'll dive into why in a future YouTube video. But basically, it gives a hell of a rewards like intro offer. On top of that, it's pretty mid-tier, so like the annual fee isn't bad. I think it's like $95. And then nobody likes paying foreign transaction fees. And if you're a serious traveler and you're traveling for like more than a week and you're hitting up a bunch of different countries, you don't want to pay those extra fees, because let me tell you, they add up. I have a friend who traveled for like 5 weeks straight, and she paid $200 in foreign transaction fees, and I was like, girl, you need to invest in get yourself a travel rewards credit card. Another one I recommend and have is the Bank of America travel rewards credit card, because it has no annual fee, so it's a really great intro card. So I'll put the links to both of these cards down below if you want to check them out and register for them. They're awesome, super awesome, but an absolute must.
Yeah, for sure. So the fifth, right? I did this. The fifth thing that we can
count. Yeah. It's fine. We're edumacated.
The fifth thing that we both cannot travel without are these adapters. They're pretty self-explanatory. This one right here is more specifically for Europe. Essentially, what you do is you plug this into the European outlets, and then you can plug in your American sort of outlets in here like that. And you can charge your devices, your phones, your cameras, your laptops, whatever you want to charge. So this one's, like I said, it was specifically for Europe, but there's other ones like these two right here that are more sort of universal. I think this one also has Australia. I found this on the web. Oh God, sorry.
She found it on the web for you all. She did find
it. It's on the web. But yeah, so you can use these universal ones, and then there's even some super bougie ones. This one's actually Kristen's that I'm really jealous of, high key, but. It has 4 USB ports as well as a Type-C, I think. Yeah, Type-C. So yeah, and a lot of hostels will only have like one outlet for you. So you really want, if you want to charge all your devices at the same time, definitely invest in one of these. And also, like if you're staying in any sort of Airbnb, you're gonna want it, because I feel like only some some hotels that are like more popular will have the American or the like plugins that fit your adapter, your devices.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, you're gonna be stranded, so definitely take these with you. It's a must for sure.
Yeah. Item number 6 is this. Now, it may look like a book. It is not. This is a journal, but it's not like the serious journals. This is a low effort journal, because I'm pretty lazy. As you can tell by my timeline in releasing certain videos, I'm not super consistent. So this is called a 1 line a day journal. Slightly misleading. There's actually like quite a few lines, but basically each page represents one day. And then there's a little spot where you can put what year it is. So at the top, I have it 2021, this is 2022, and then 2023. And it's just like you write a couple of things that happened to you on that day. And so when you look back, you can see 5 years worth of things that you were doing on that exact date. And it's pretty cool. It's like a little, not quite a time capsule, but it's a little, record book of where you've been and things you've experienced and how you're feeling that day. And I like to carry it around with me when I travel. And yeah, you kind of run the risk of losing it. So just make sure to keep it with you. Don't put it in your check-on bag. Make sure you put it in your personal bag. But yeah, it's really awesome. Definitely recommend, and it will be linked down below. I think I just got this one off of Amazon, and it's held up pretty well. I mean, it's a little rough around the edges, but made it through 20 plus countries.
Yeah, I'm not much of a writer. I'm more of a reader. So for the 7th thing that this is like I said earlier, more specific towards me, mangas. I like carrying these around with me, especially like on the plane in transit. Sometimes I get tired of like watching the movies and listening to music or just being on my phone, so I like to read. And yeah, I'm a huge anime, a manga fan, nerd, whatever. So yeah, and also
it's fine.
I feel like I don't know, to me I feel like I look cool. I look pretty cool walking around with this at the airport. I've gotten some good looks. Or maybe it's just all in my head and I'm really not that cool. But what has happened with me is it's a good conversation starter for sure. I had a One Piece manga, and the person next to me was like, "Hey, do you like One Piece?" And I was like, "Yeah." So, we started talking, and it made things less awkward in that flight. So, yeah. So mangas for me.
In-flight entertainment. Aww. They keep him company.
Yeah.
The eighth item is a microfiber towel. So if you're a bougie traveler and you have resources, mad props to you, because I don't. But if you're like me and you're staying in hostels frequently, you're definitely gonna want a microfiber towel. It's very rare that they will provide you with a towel. And if you need to borrow one of theirs, you're gonna have to pay an added fee, and we hate those. Like, that will add up, man. That's what will get you in the long run. And so I like to bring my own. The one I specifically use is by Rainleaf. It's really awesome. This is the medium size. I am 5'0", as my professor used to call me. So this is the one that fits me best. But if you're taller than me, you might want to size up. But they're super soft, they don't smell, and they dry within like 10 minutes. And they fit just in my like carry-on bag. So definite must.
It's also pretty soft too, I feel like.
Yeah. She's nice. She's cute. Oh,
She is
ask
cute.
also. Perk. If you're in a bunk bed and you're in a hostel, hang this off of the rail and you get like a little like shade, like a privacy curtain, if they don't come with a privacy curtain. So useful hacks.
Yeah. All right, for the ninth thing that we both cannot live without when traveling are over-the-counter medicine. Specifically for me, it's like Pepto-Bismol or like any sort of digestive system medicine. I always carry with me because as much as I love traveling and trying new foods in foreign countries, sometimes my stomach doesn't like that, and I don't want to be in the restroom every like 5 minutes.
Weak stomach.
Yeah, I really do. So this is essential for me. But I mean, anything like Advil, sort of Tylenol, stuff like that. You want to take it with you. Like I said, I take this in my check-in bag, and if I don't, then I'll just go out and buy one out there. But definitely, you want to take care of yourself. You want to make sure you're having fun, but also being safe and taking care of yourself. I know you got sick recently in Europe, right?
I got sick when I was in Sweden. I got a fat headache. I thought it was COVID, not stress. I popped one of my little Advil packets, and I was good to go the next day. It was like fantastic. And because I was pretty much solo traveling, like, you're sick and you have no one to help you, like, you're on your own, you want to have that stuff on hand. Like, you don't want to have to like go out to go get it, so you want to have it with you ready to go. But yeah,
essential.
for the final item, it's a fun one. It's this. Now you may be thinking, Kristen, what the heck is this? This is my spiky ball. It's not officially called a spiky ball, but I like to call it my spiky ball. You'll see it has little dull spikes, kind of like a dog toy. But basically, this is an absolute lifesaver. When you're traveling, you're probably walking like 10 miles a day, up to even 17 miles a day, which I've done, and it's trash. But anywho, in order to keep walking the next day, you're probably gonna need to get like a massage or kind of relieve that soreness. And so you can do that with Mr. Spiky Ball. All you have to do is put your foot on top and roll it against the floor, and it will help increase blood flow to the area, and that helps relieve the soreness. So I'll even use it like on my back, on my biceps, on my arms if I've had a tough workout day. So it's totally worth it. You may get funny looks through like TSA. I've definitely had TSA officers kind of interrogate me about it. But hey, I educated her, and she was like, wait, that seems so useful. And then she went and bought one herself. So I'm telling you, they're useful and they're amazing. So this will be linked down below. But yeah, anything else you want to add?
I mean, like, we really tried not to put the very like basic or obvious things like a passport or like, your boarding pass and stuff like that. But I mean, I feel like we've got a pretty good list going on. Definitely let us know, comment below what you travel with, essentially. Like,
yeah, this is just the cusp. This is like, obviously there are hundreds of other things we could list, but these for us are like what's most useful and brought the biggest payout for us. But yeah, before we end this video, I just want to mention that I am running a giveaway right now. It is for a Parks Canada or Canada Parks Discovery Pass, which is essentially like the US National Parks Pass. It gives you access to all of the Canada national parks, the national historic monuments, and the national marine conservation areas. So pretty useful. Retail value is $100. And if you want to win this giveaway, all you have to do is fill out the form that I have in the link below. That's going to be in the description box, and then you'll be all good to go. And more information is in my previous video. I'll be linked here somewhere. Yeah, it'll be somewhere here, or it'll be in the description below, and you can check that out for more information about that. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like. We really enjoyed filming it. If you know what we went through to get this angle, to get the shots,
headache.
We put mad work in.
So please like the video.
So please, please like the video. Comment below if you have any other travel essentials. As Soul said, we'd love to see them, what we're missing on our list. And then subscribe for more collabs featuring Soul and myself. There's lots of exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. So yeah, stay tuned and catch you in the next vid. Peace. That was good. That was it. That was the funny shot. Let's go.